How Roblox's biggest cult leader was caught by his dad. This video sounds insane. That's what we're watching today. Yeah, I probably will get some other stuff in today. I can't lie. I'll probably get two other videos in today. But this is the one I seen, and it looked really good. It looked really good. Yeah, I know I'm super into Roblox right now. So let's do it.
Most dangerous Roblox cults, and spawnism is one of the biggest and most dangerous.
And I heard about this through a Creecraft video. I heard about the cult. I didn't know it's called spawnism or nothing, but the fact that y'all are worshiping. Actually, let's see it, because it sounds like a whole lot of 2 times bullshit.
Roblox cults in existence. Now, I had already covered their early rise.
I know, Forsaken joke, shoot me.
To popularity in a previous video. However, 2 weeks later, this cult has only gotten even worse, with 2 nefarious leaders.
You already knew what it was, but a lot of them is see, this is the problem. I'm gonna explain to y'all. I know I'm yapping, but listen. Bro, this is the problem with y'all. And what y'all need to understand about trends and things that get popular. So, one part of y'all is trolling. Like, a majority, I would argue, is probably trolling, right? Okay, cool. They're trolling. Another part is just in there because they don't know what's going on. So they're just in there trying to see what's going on, the tea, the drama. They not really part of it, but they claim it, or they have an ult that jacks it. Okay, cool. And then you have the very few, like small percentage of people who are really taking this serious, like the extremists, right? So those are the people that are speaking, that are being sincere in their posts, that are really willing to do something about this. And y'all keep playing with them, bro. They be the ones you gotta worry about.
Of the spawnism cult, brainwashing a lot more innocent victims, and one of them even getting their dark secrets exposed by their own dad.
What's this? Jesus Christ! If somebody gets this, they can do damage to you.
And this is the problem, like, bro, these are kids, and they think that they just having fun.
Spawnism situation has gotten so bad that the owner of Forsaken, which is the game that the spawnism cult was inspired by, had to come out themselves and make a statement.
Spawnism, is it real?
This is all happening because the spawnism cult worships a Roblox symbol that was taken from a 1990s graphics editor named Paintshop Pro.
If you legitimately believe that spawnism is a real—
I didn't know that this was really happening, yo. I need to be tapped in. Yo, Roblox is popping, bro. It's where everything is happening. I don't care what nobody says. Obviously, you have like the real life celebrities, and then you have the streamers. Like, there's different category of news and different category of things happening in the world. Yo, the Roblox stuff, it's one of one, bro. It's because what do you mean a bunch of kids start worshiping a cult out of nowhere because of a game?
thing. You need help.
So how on earth did this seemingly harmless Roblox symbol spiral out of control and transform into one of Roblox's most dangerous organizations?
Chzbull is crazy,
and who even are these 2 despicable spawnism leaders, and what did they do? To fully understand the situation, we first need a quick recap. Okay,
please,
so a little
educate
refresher
me
for those people that might have forgotten about spawnism or have never heard about it. Basically, this symbol is supposed to be Roblox's spawn point symbol.
And this is the subscribe button. Please click it.
So if you're a Roblox developer, you'll usually use this spawn symbol play to indicate where you want your players to spawn in your game. And the symbol doesn't actually even originate from Roblox. It comes from the software named Paintshop Pro and was supposed to be just an image of a sun. However, because it's known as a spawn location for Roblox, the developers of a game named Forsaken decided it'd be cool to make a fictional cult called the Spawn Cult as a bit of additional fictional lore to their game. Keyword, it's fictional, it's not real. And in the game, they even explore this cult with a cult member named 2Time, who is a—
Oh my gosh, bro. There's no way we're being serious. So, bro, Forsaken needs to be stopped. Yeah, bro. So you're telling me, hold on. So you're telling me 2Time inspired a generation of kids to actually start a cult? Well, I don't know what happens after that, but
character in the Forsaken game. However, some nefarious individuals have actually converted the spawn cult into a real thing. Here we can see this person making
humans are just yearning for community. That's all that's really happening, bruh.
Some informative thread. To summarize this is basically the belief in the spawn and the ability of respawning after death or resurrection. We spawnists believe that if we show our devotion towards the spawn, this Roblox symbol, then we will be granted a second life. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's already a game for this, but the most concerning part is this. In order to be a spawnist, one must dedicate their life towards the spawn. This means things such as daily prayers and worship and showing devotion. But what do they mean by devotion and how to show it? Well, this can be done in many different ways, like Bearing gifts like flowers, pine cones, and other trinkets. Graffiti, such as praise the spawn onto a wall in a public area. Most preferably done in a crowded space. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's just called vandalism. And making a shrine for the spawn. It will show them that
people are making real like shrines. Go back. Can I catch it?
vandalism and making a shrine.
I ain't gonna lie, they're trolling. They're not being serious. This isn't serious. Cause like even in my mind, and y'all gonna be like, Cozy, what? Like in my mind, if I was really growing up on the internet and I was this deep in, I would probably do something like this just to troll. But I would never actually be serious, bro. It's a Dorito bag of protein. Oh wait, no, this is a PNG. Why am I dissecting it?
For the spawn, it will show them that you
look
truly
like a
love
PNG
and devote yourself to them. However, what they're failing to mention here is that there's actually one more way that spawners show devotion, and that's by putting this symbol into their own bodies. And there is actual evidence of this. This person was allegedly a spawnism member, but recently they said, I came back to take back my statements. Spawnism is disgusting and deserves to be eradicated.
Wait, what happened?
Leave spawnism. It's not good. Spread these images. And
what are the images? Wait, I had to pause, but my reflexes, I clicked the space bar so quick like a karate chop because I wasn't sure what they was about to put on my screen.
As we can see, here's a spawner server with a channel called Offering, with this member saying, more acts must be performed by spawnists, and these acts must be more severe. And this
This video is intense, bro. This is probably the most horrifying video I've watched in a long time.
This is obviously talking about the devotion. What is your ideal offering? And this is not.
Yo. Nah, no bap. No bap. I ain't gonna say arrest the jit, but put him in a psych ward for an eval.
Paper, it's cutting something else, along with setting/starting fires. So this guy says, what do you want people to light on fire? And this wicked person says, if you're willing to partake in such an act yourself, I can DM you the specifics as per the traditions of spawnism, which is absolutely sickening to see. This guy is literally preying on these young impressionable kids that are in this server and persuading them to do disgusting stuff such as this. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is just absolutely horrible. Something is on.
And I'm pretty sure this is the Forsaken Discord tag, if I'm not mistaken. I hope it's not serious, because what it is really, like seriously, like all jokes aside, it's really just people wanting to be included in something. They want to have friends. They want to have a group that they belong to, bro.
On this person's leg, and it is absolutely disgusting. And this person says it'll heal eventually. Now keep this guy in mind, the spawn father, because we'll be talking about him later in the video. But what was the new absolutely valid information about the spawnism cult that was recently exposed? Well, it primarily revolves around two important individuals, Chzbull and the spawn father. So this Chzbull guy owns a server called Church of Spawnism, and as we'll be finding out later, he's also a notorious Discord. Here we can see this person is talking about the people that care about them, and this
bro, cult and goonery, bro, that's a bad mix.
Guy says, do not listen to what they say about spawnism. It will mislead you to a path of anti-spawn. The spawn lords would be very angry if you leave, since you have done so much for us. They're all very proud of you. You would not want to lose that. So he's just trying to manipulate this person into staying into the whole spawnism cult and using these spawn lords and their pride in them as emotional manipulation to keep this person in. Here we can see this person who seems very young and impressionable say that they hurt a lot of their friends by being in this religion. They're scared, but they're devoted. This guy's absolutely sick for trying to manipulate this person like this, and it only gets worse. In his server, in order to gain access to the unverified chat, you must write a C on your hand, and below that C draw a circle. And if you thought this was already weird, wait till you see what Chzbull's been up to next. To gain access to the main server, please complete the ritual with me in my DMs.
Yo, cuz.
So what exactly is the ritual he's talking about? Well, as you can see here, Chzbull says, are you ready to start the ritual? How to do the ritual? Well, the ritual starts off by joining a call, turning on your camera, and then grabbing a piece of paper and a marker. I wonder what those will be used for. Well, as I dive deeper, I was shocked to find out that this Chzbull guy was manipulating these spawnism members into doing some absolutely despicable things for him. Okay, this is just an absolutely wild statement. Hey, do you still have that deer's like? I buried it. Is the deer still laying outside? I think so. I don't remember where I found it. Hello, have you left yet? Impregnated yet? What? Okay, so apparently Chzbull's also been mean to their friends and leaking photos of them. And as you can see, this is a young person that's very impressionable because they say, I really worship you, this Chzbull guy, and I respect you. And this is where it just gets absolutely crazy.
Yo, you...
This person also requests Chzbulls to please delete the tweets of their naked bodies. You can post mine instead. Just please don't do it to them. What on earth? Someone actually has to check this guy's hard drive. So Chzbull responds by saying, only if you do the ritual and do one last request after that. Do you agree to this request? To which this person says yes. But what exactly is this ritual? Well, it must be very important because this person keeps begging for Chzbull to take down the pictures of their friends. But he says, I cannot do that unless you do what I asked. I cannot take anything
Blackmail?
down. And he pulls out a BS reason. The lords of the spawn forbid me from it. But this person just keeps begging that they'll do the ritual. Just please take them down first. And he just keeps saying no. So they finally give in and say, I'll do the ritual first. They also post some false information about Chzbull, saying how great of a guy he is. And then they get...
Sorry, it's not even the video. It's a message I just got, bro. I gotta put my phone away when I'm reacting.
Get started with the ritual. So they hop into call, and in the ritual, Chzbull says, jump slightly, keep doing it 4 times, turn around while you're jumping, then turn back around to the camera. And obviously this is no like gym class, like Chzbull's not trying to get their cardiovascular health up. This is something absolutely despicable that he's getting this person to do. And finally it ends, he says, great, we are finished now, before requesting the full docs of their name, which they unfortunately provide to him. And so if this despicable ritual wasn't bad enough, Chzbull engages in even worse.
Bro, this is making me sick to my stomach, low key. I don't know.
Are you going to meet your dad's boss tonight? Yes. What are you going to do together? We are going to try for a baby so that I can birth. What the heck? Lev Tahor is apparently a Jewish cult that has an absolutely terrible reputation. I think these accusations speak for themselves. And Chzbull says, you're gonna have with your dad's boss? I'm quite nervous, yes.
Cause I can't make this up. Hands started shaking off of that. Y'all are crazy. This is kind of beyond me. I didn't know this video was going on to the deep end like that. Bro, like, I can't even really say nothing because he's saying it for me. Like, if I say what I want to say, I'm gonna get demonetized. So I'm not gonna say nothing. But y'all feel y'all feel. Yeah.
But apparently they want to try for a baby so that that baby can get basically spawned into this terrible cult. And it gets even worse. Has your dad ever had with you? In this Jewish cult, they practice, and so obviously this person has a lot of trauma and they're probably in a really bad situation right now. And Chzbull is just completely taking advantage of that. How despicable can you possibly be to treat a person like this?
Man, part of me can't, part of me doesn't want to believe that this is real. Like that.
Who's already in a horrible situation, even worse. But that's only one instance of Chzbull's despicable actions. Here we can see him using the spawnism cult as an excuse for his own sick desires. This ritual by Chzbull says, okay, put the camera down now. Take off your shirt, please. Why on earth would that be part of a ritual? Grab the piece of paper now and write this very largely on it. What the And when people are hesitant or anxious about his absolutely weird rituals, he tries convincing them using some BS. You know, like, how will the lords of the spawn find you to choose you?
Bro, there's no way that they got a lot of people with this. The ratio had to be like, but they didn't have more than 300 people, 400 people. No way.
For your second life. You should do this.
Maybe even less than that.
Worth it. The lords of the spawn have much planned for you.
Yo, people be getting peer pressure off of absolutely no pressure, bro.
Would you really want all these rewards to go to waste over you being shy? Remember, this is what the person's shy about. Please don't let your second life go.
And I'm just referring to like actually joining what the idea of the cult, like, because you have to entertain the idea before you perform the action. Yeah, come on.
To waste. You should turn on your camera now for the sake of spawnism. So not only is he manipulating these people for his own benefit, he's using spawnism as a scapegoat for all of this. You know, it's all about the spawnism. It's all about your second life, the lords of the spawn. It's not because I want to see it. It's because the lords of the spawn have much planned for you. Just textbook manipulation over very impressionable people. Oh my goodness. You should. It is for the sake of the spawn lords and the second life. Now please put your camera down and Now, you and I are probably reading this and seeing the obvious BS, but these spawnism
You're
members
just a goon lord, bro.
have been brainwashed so hard that they actually will believe this stuff and do it for the sake of the spawn lords, bro. The amount of influence this guy has over his members is insane. It is necessary so that the lords of the spawn may recognize you when the time to grant you the second life comes. Dude, enough of the lords of the spawn. You are just a perverted, sick individual. And of course, when people try to—
And then what's killing me about his profile picture, I'm pretty sure his profile picture is just G-Man with the spawn logo over it, and it's kind of blowing me, bro.
Call him out for this, he threatens them by saying, I'm sending people to your house. For that disrespect, I'm gonna have to kill one of your family members. And then sends a place in Chicago. And then he says that he wants to run experiments on them because they need a test subject. And it gets even worse, just more threats. He says to this person, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to kidnap you. Here's even more evidence of a convo Chzbull had with a mother. And as you can see, they were asked to do inappropriate things on FaceTime, and of course Chzbull used their religious belief against them. And Chzbull's back at it again with another extremely weird ritual. Please place the camera down now and grab the paper and marker. Draw the spawn logo on the paper, below it write Chzbull. This guy just loves his name on other people's stuff, bro. Place it down now. Could you lift up your shirt now?
Bro, I just can't believe, like, dog. This is a tough watch for me just because, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Like, why is this? Man, the world is crazy.
Get off instead. Oh my god. It would be better without a please take off your shirt completely. Now take off your pants and underwear. And of course he defends this by saying, this is needed so that the lords of the spawn may recognize you when the time of granting you the second life comes. Yes, they need you butt booty naked with Chzbull's name on your body, 100%. Doing this ritual will grant you the second life. And of course this person was easily manipulated into doing this. But who even is this Chzbull guy? Well, allegedly, this is him. He's apparently
No comment. What's understood don't need to be said.
only 21 turning 22 and is a literal Florida man. Here we can see Chzbull allegedly sending a selfie of himself doing the shy emoji. Chzbull, don't be shy, you said it yourself. It's for the lords of the spawn. But yeah, these are images of Chzbull's name written on people's bodies. Going to completely censor this because it's absolutely disgusting. And keep this name in mind, Oscar Samuel Stern, because it'll be important for later. Now we actually have a full document on Chzbull and the actions he's done. Here we can see that Chzbull said the police have already been called on him by the family of a victim. Her mom then caught him doing this and called the police on me. I made her shower on camera. My army of but if we look at this name, it leads us to a YouTube channel called Oscar Stern the Rockstar.
How do you do crime and you're so bad at it? Like, bro, he knew what he wanted. Like, he knew that he was going to get in trouble. He just wanted to see how long he could get away with it for. Like, these are the kind of people that, like, they want to be stopped by somebody, you know?
In which we can see Chzbull himself absolutely jamming out to some tunes. But more importantly, this video, according to his TikTok likes that people found, he loves liking videos of individuals in their diapers. And this is confirmed by Chzbull himself in this video called My Dad Abuses Me Because I Like Diapers. And what happens in this video is absolutely insane.
Did you send this to anybody?
No, I did not. I did not send it.
Did you tell anybody what it was?
I did not.
Are you f***ing stupid?
I did not do it.
So for context, this is his dad, and he's found out that Chzbull, his little son, has a little thing for diapers.
Don't Jesus Christ!
Just delete it.
Okay, if somebody gets this, they can do damage to you. What's this? Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Think!
bro, like as a parent, at that point, you might as bro. Come on, all right, because now I gotta actually speak for real, bro. Put that boy in the ward, bro. He need help. He clearly deranged, if not a lot, at least a little bit. Like I feel like these are things like because I could be comedic about it, high energy about it, but realistically, go get help. You know it's not right. It's children. It's children, bro. You have a man. You know, just because it's this channel, I try to watch what I say because I know the demographic that I pull on this specific channel. But man, that's ridiculous.
Stay the fuck off this goddamn site.
Completely true. You should probably stay off Discord.
Can't control yourself.
Okay? Who the hell is this? Max Gamer. Did he ask for this?
No.
Why don't I believe you? Diaper proof. Max Gamer. Jesus fucking Christ.
Dad's side. Someone's getting grounded. I love when his father says how it can be
All the
damaged
Roblox community already on him.
as he uploads the video that
That's
is damaging his
crazy.
reputation. Is this supposed to be the leader of spawnism? Chzbull, you look innocent for no reason, bro. What happened?
Diapers bring the freedom, put a smile on every face.
But yeah, as of right now, some people have reported him to the cyber tip line, and apparently an officer has been sent over, and they've also opened a case. But it seems like spawnism only gets worse, because we have this guy called the Spawn Father, who is a father
Wait, the story keeps going?
to 200 plus spawnists and has his own spawnism Discord server. So here we can see some absolute cult behavior, like the Spawn Father saying that there is no better leader than the Spawn Father. The only person you can trust is the Spawn Father. Again, a little self-plug there for himself. I am the truth, just straight up. And then when people say that the Spawn Father is the best spawnist, he says, thanks man, I appreciate that. The fact that he's allegedly 22 years old brings up some problems. Not only has he been saying some pretty
Bro, it's killing me, man. Because we are starting to see. Okay, I'm gonna be a little more. Yeah, we're starting to see the effects of COVID and a lot of these inside isolationist kinds of people. Like we're starting to see we're starting to see a spillover to the internet, bro. Between AI and this, the internet really isn't safe for people who don't know how to navigate it. Cause I grew up on the internet. Because I've always been a gamer, but I always had good gamer mentors, like good online mentors. Obviously, everybody deals with their fair share of whether it's racist, prejudice, or people who are just like mean, rude, disrespectful, or any which way that you might not like or you might like. I've been able to cultivate my own community in Discord. So whenever I'm on the game or whenever I'm chilling, I have people to chill on the internet with. Because my Discord, like. Yeah, it's my Discord and I do YouTube, but my Discord has always been like a chill spot even before I did YouTube, just because, yeah, bro, having an internet friends, internet family, real life friends, real life family, having it all is amazing. But unfortunately, not everybody's able to get a good mix of everything. So you might only have the internet and you don't even know how to navigate it. And so the community or family that you fall into, it's
weird stuff to a 17.
That's why streamers are really popular, by the way, too. Like that's also why reaction content is popular. Like it's all the same kind of thing, and there's no kind of turning around. Like we're kind of headed this way, and yeah, bro. I ain't gonna say too much more because it's yap to a lot of y'all.
But it's also turned into a complete Diddy blood with them. Oh, I'm so tempted to strip you. Just
What?
wanna see everything my wife has to offer, bro.
What?
The children keep us so busy. Referring to a server full of children. It's like he knows. Gonna ruin our sex life.
What?
Oh, I just wanna you. But they're distracting me. The
What?
children are distracting you. It's gonna be awkward if I have to moderate children while bricked. Oh no, this guy is an absolute freak. And the fact that he has a beautiful community of over 200 most likely little kids is absolutely disgusting. And it's so gross that he calls himself their father. You know, if I was there, you wouldn't need to wear one. I could just reach in and squish them whenever. I don't think he's talking about a stress ball here, but why don't you take me a little some? A pic of them. And another one of his members says, the Spawn Father watched me change. I was on VC, he said he was AFK, and I forgot my camera was on. And then they're calling him Chzbull. Imagine this is Chzbull's ult. That's crazy. Dude, what are you even saying, man? Every thrust thanking the spawn for bringing us together. Oh my. Dude, this guy's getting a little too excited for the spawn, bro. This situation has gotten so bad that the owner of Forsaken, Hitoko, has even had to put out a public statement saying spawnism is not real. Two Times story is a mockery of blind belief, a mockery of following the words of others and their false beliefs. How following these kinds of beliefs can cause you to lose what you love most and lead you to a spiral of insanity and anguish. We've made numerous
Reasonable response
about this, but as more
also sounds a little. Well, he is. Well, it says Hitoko's a writer. I ain't gonna say too much, but
more eyes are put on it, it is worth putting out there more. If you believe in spawnism, then you are not welcomed. We have mods who actively hunt these servers and people down, ban them, and terminate their servers and so on. Please seek out help if you truly believe in this stuff. And for those who are young and impressionable, please seek out help from professionals. You are sending yourself down a spiral of insanity, pain, false beliefs, and terror by believing in what you are, especially failing to see the core message of the story from a character that I see many of these people take influence from. The fact that this even needs to be said is baffling to say the least. Hope the people who fell into this recover. I wish the entire spawn cult concept just stayed as a roleplay thing, man. No way people genuinely worship a symbol that comes from a kid's video game unironically.
Right, oh, so there's always an extreme to everything, bro.
Characters created with the whole purpose of their backstory being to warn people about how dangerous cults can be and how easy it is to get drawn into one. People overlook this and decide to form a cult based off said character that is fueled by grooming and manipulation. It's over. The internet low-key lets delusional people feel normal, like the whole every mental health thing is valid thing just made 13-year-olds form weird little cults where they all validate each other non-stop.
Echo chambers, bro. TikTok is the same thing though, bro. And I don't even want to open like a deeper socio-economical conversation because then I'm gonna sound like that guy. But really quickly, I'll be that guy for 1 second, bro. That's why everybody is like saying the term parasocial, bro, because all of this is exactly the same thing, bro. It's just a bunch of echo chambers. It's what all of it is, bro. Literally it.
Stop. Spawnism literally feels like a parody religion that exists just to get mentally ill kids to huddle together and spiral harder.
If you legitimately believe that spawnism is a real thing, you need help. You need to get off the internet and you need to go get help, all right? Because if you believe that this is real, then you are not mentally well, okay? You are not okay. You need help, all right? And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be, politically incorrect here or anything. Get help. Good God, get help.
So what are your thoughts on the Roblox spawnism situation?
Man, the way I see it is, if that's what you're doing, bro, my God. Honestly and truly. But regardless, that was a good video. There was a lot. Bro, stop the music. I'm not even in the mood for that kind of music. I just think, I ain't gonna say find God, because not everybody believe in God, but just find something that grounds you to love. Right? That's it. If it's not grounded in love, then it's probably grounded in destruction, which means it's probably gonna ruin your life. Not short term, but long term. What's in the dark must always come to the light. And that is unfortunately the reality of the world we live in. Good video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys want more reactions. If you guys do, let me know down in the comments and send them over in the community tab in my Discord and I will get with you.